channel, guys. We are at Elk Creek, the Killer Street, and I don't want to say that R word, but it's done come and gone. Sun's out, a few clouds, but we're going to get the race. So these guys get to make, they said, one shakedown pass. They were going to give them two, but the rain obviously kind of messed that up, so they just get the one. And so we're going to take what we get, see what kind of tune-up we need to put in it. We've got 3 running for us today. They are all running the Killer Street class, so hopefully they can go some rounds. And love to see one of them in the winner's circle. Love to see the Carolina Performance Finals. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. That's fine. As long as they make good passes and they're happy. That's what it's all about. So let's get them in the lanes, get them started. Okay, these guys are in the lane. They get one shakedown pass. And Camaro right there in the very back also. Killer Street. Got that one. Round 1 done.
Yeah, having some issues. I haven't raced in air like this ever with my car.
What was the DA?
It was like 4,700, 4,800 when I checked, and usually bad for us towards Mooresville area is like 2,500, so double the DA and put a PV tune-up in it, and it did not go anywhere near that. It's about like a 140 something, 60 foot, and it was really slow. Took a major swing at it and thought it would probably spin, so I picked up a 10th of a 60 foot and had to race a Mustang that's local to here that has a pretty good reputation of being in the finals of this class. And just I'm trying to better myself and teach myself to race my race. And I already built the tune-up, and I took my big swing at it before I even knew who I raced. If I knew I drew a slower car, I was still gonna run it, because you don't know with this air. Now I kind of learned how much dome pressure in the ramp took off the 10th and the 60 foot. I'm gonna hopefully make a calculated guess that half of that would take another half off of it. And then, like I said, we raced that Mustang. It did it. It did what I needed to do. Raced my race. I was on the lot like I needed to be. There's super nice people, but I feel like sometimes people take that thing a little lightly, just because you pull up to the lanes, you don't know, because we haven't come up here with it lately. So you see the car, you pull up, and it's door panels, full interior, basic street car stuff. They don't expect it to run. So some people might take you lightly on the tree or whatever, but I just went on the tree because I knew that's what I had to do to win, and stayed out on him about a car or so.
Oh, you cut a phenomenal lot.
Just keep chipping away at it.
There you go. We're gonna go over and talk to Leo. He's got through round 1 right here, so we'll see.
Apparently his truck does not be affected by altitude like mine does.
I'm sure there's a reason for that, and
I think if Nitrous Express needs to sponsor a Coyote with turbos, I'll take it. It needs some nitrous.
All you need is what, like a little 50, 75 shot?
I'll put 200 out the back.
I don't know if it needs that much, but I think Leo's got to answer your question. We're going to go over and find out. So you got through round 1.
Yep.
What's the answer to his question about it doesn't affect your truck at all up here? Because what motor has he got?
He got one of them dog motors. I had to say it.
And you got what?
LS.
So altitude doesn't affect LS?
No, Chevy powered.
Chevy powered.
Chevy power, that's what it is.
He's over here grinning, but I'm going to leave him alone. All right, you got through round 1 right there. What do you think?
The truck's doing good. It's basically turned into a bracket car. We've been fighting it for the last 2 or 3 weeks trying to get it to go straight, and we got it lined out and going straight. Thanks to everybody on the team and everything, and we got her dialed in.
I know you both did make a shakedown pass. Your shakedown pass and your round 1 pass were identical.
Identical time.
Identical. So
yep.
That's a good problem.
Yep.
That's a real good problem. So I think they got y'all paired up for round 2. So I know it'll be time to get y'all ready here in a few minutes. So.
Oh yeah.
Next round, Killer Street. About that in just a minute, but before we do that, you got something else.
I want to give you something. Oh God, you did go faster than me today, so I gotta give you something. So you said you was coming back for the crown. Oh God, don't even look. Let me put it on. Oh God.
gotta be, oh yeah.
But here you go, get some earrings, man.
Oh, this pimping out.
G-rated.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Hang that up, put it
I'm
up.
gonna give it to Mia.
I'm gonna come back for it.
You gonna come back for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you.
At least you're
Round
not
two.
hanging in the trailer.
Yeah, the guy I raced him here last year. I was around like 580, so it kind of felt good to get a little bit of redemption. I did not do my job that time on the tree. I was sleeping, but it tricked me because we both kind of bumped at the same time, and I was rocking a little bit. And I wasn't paying attention, trying to make sure I wouldn't go red. So I was sleeping, and he got out on. He went a little faster at 60 foot, like I planned on it, not as fast. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit more, but I'm not sure if he might have heard me maybe, because my car is, I feel like, really loud for what it is. I don't know if he might have heard me from behind, or he may have just been hitting a scramble or a boost ramp or something. And I think when I started pulling back on him, I seen him just fall way back. I think they said, y'all said
He wiggled just a little
he
bit,
knocked
like
the
he knocked
tire
the
a
tire.
little bit and just drove by, and I'm just, mine's just doing what it does out the back. It stays hooked up.
So now, next round, they went to pair you guys up, and you got the bike.
Yeah, there's 3 cars left. I think they felt sorry for me because I'm the only car that really ain't getting pushed to and from the lanes and from the end. I'm probably the only car with full interior. I mean, I can go on and on. You know,
Oh God, here we go.
So I think they felt sorry for me, and we get a bite of the finals. Been in the right lane all day, so I'm gonna try and make 60, 330 hit maybe in the left lane. See how it does. Try to go for low 20, 60 foot. See what it does. Just keep chipping at it. I mean, these tune-ups that I'm putting in, I've never been anywhere close to having this aggressive a boost ramp. So I think it's just the air. It actually, for people who may understand though, it does have a G meter on the car. It's going faster than it normally has. Like at Mooresville, the fastest G that I've had is 1.99. That last pass there when the power rolled in was 2.1 G. So it was pulling pretty hard. So just working on some new things. We got traction. Just always got to learn and get better. And it barely touched the traction control a little bit out back. I think it was over some bumps, but that shuts off at 2 seconds in the run.
And with that being said, and Leo getting the crown there, does that make him king or queen though? That's the question.
He's the king of the ETs right now, and mile an hour. So gotta make some changes. Like I said, we got some plans to lighten the car up, and if we can pull this final off, that might be the money to do it, because it would pay for it, I'm sure. So that's the plan. So I'm trying to win this race, and hopefully not win any money because it goes right back in the car.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's get you ready for your little bye hit right here. All right, here we go with a bye run. sure Tyler's okay right here. Home. We finally got some rest after a very long night of racing.
2 long nights.
Yeah, it was. So with that being said, made it to the finals. You won. Unfortunate incident with the other car.
Yeah, it would have been a good race, I think.
Yeah, I think we would have to. I talked to him right there before we left to kind of make sure, you know, I know you checked on him. I stopped, checked on him too, talked to him a little bit about the damage of the car. So told me what all he's gonna need. So he'll be back to racing before long.
Yeah, I mean, I had some power coming in, and we both just got sideways at the same time. So I feel more comfortable pushing mine than maybe most people, so I pushed it down through there.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I'm used to. It's like no prep, because you're expecting it to spin anyway. So if it spins, you do what you gotta do. You gotta make the pass.
You gotta be prepared for it. I mean, nobody's perfect at driving. It's just things happen sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It's hard when you're on a narrow track like that.
Yeah, it's pretty narrow.
I got some plans for a track I want to go to in September, and I think this track, Elk Creek, is probably sketchier than that one I want to go to.
When is it?
September,
That's probably giving it away right there.
maybe. It'll go be a donation.
Well, you can say that you did it. Overall, the car pretty much done what you wanted it to do. So.
Yeah. Had a crank or a cam sensor going bad when we went to test it Friday. Changed both of them, so I don't know which one fixed it, but just changed both of them to eliminate the problem. It does seem to crank better.
Yeah, it does. Well, as far as you know, like Leo, I'm, you know, him coming back, finally getting the truck right.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fast when he gets some more courage to get some more boost in it. I mean, it went fast on
chicken footing.
He wasn't chicken footing, but he's chicken fingering.
Chicken
on
fingering
the up arrow.
now on the button.
Yeah, he don't want to put no more in it yet.
He's hovering. He's hovering over the button.
I get it. It's light, hard to drive right now. It's almost probably take flight. You never know.
I know he's been fighting it for a while, but it's like it's finally right now.
For
so.
2 passes with everything completely changed, it's fast.
Yeah, it was. He come back and laid the ticket. He said he got the ticket in hand. He said, "You ain't gonna believe this."
I don't even think he knew what to say.
I don't
Usually he has
either.
plenty to say.
he did. He got his crown back.
His tiara.
Huh?
His tiara.
Yeah, whatever.
I got a crown.
Okay.
I got a trophy, not a crown.
Oh Lord. But anyway.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about. We talked during the video, so.
Well, I know that, but I didn't know if you had anything you want to say here at the end, or.
No, I don't reckon. Just gonna go to the next race Friday, probably at Mooresville. Maybe keep some luck going there. We'll see. I got a superstition going on. Both times I went racing, I don't know. I'm sure a bunch of people bought them, like the Cali Nate Memorial shirts. And the first time I wore it to Mooresville, I drew the bye run, but it rained, so I didn't get to race it. Then yesterday, I was completely left field with everything I knew what to do. Then magically, it all figured it out and it worked. And I mean, we were in a very close situation, both cars going towards each other, and I don't know. It's weird how things work out sometimes. So I'm gonna start wearing that shirt.
You got to order another one. You have that wore out.
Wore out.
Be wore out before you know it.
I mean, I'm not a superstitious person in a way, so you gotta keep a routine going.
You just got a vibe going on there, so you're going with it.
Yeah, it was definitely weird because I mean, most of the time if the car gets out of shape, I let out of it sometimes, but that time I decided just to, you know, you're in it to win it.
Yeah, you went with it there, and it was kind of wild. The caliber of cars that was there, you know,
Yeah,
there were some heavy hitters there.
I probably had the most out of place car in the whole class. You know, two, like I said in the video, I mean, full interior. I mean, it's got literally the same suspension parts anybody can buy and bolt onto their car. Nothing special, nothing.
There's nothing
crazy.
one off.
No, it's not 4-link. It's not. It's all factory 8.8 and Ford Performance gear. I mean, it's all stuff that you can duplicate into somebody else's setup.
You can go right online right now and go straight to BMR and order the K member.
Or the anti-roll bar. I mean, anything. Shocks from Keltrack. I mean, anywhere you want to buy it, you can buy it out of online. It don't matter.
But there's nothing, wrong with anybody if they do want to buy a one-off or a one-of-one or a custom
I mean, if
setup.
you cut the whole rear end out of it and go 4-link, then all this and that, and it kind of takes away from. I mean, it's a hard chassis to set up, being a 3-link or whatever what they call it, and it's just a different. There's not a lot of, I guess you could say, support. I guess for people that do no prep with these. I mean, we weren't on no prep, but the bumps at Elk Creek are a little rough. You can see that in the drive shaft curve.
Oh yeah. But you're making waves with it, so.
Yeah, hopefully now I got some money to take some weight out of it, and then over the winter I got some plans that I want to do, but that's gonna cost a lot of money. But it'll be worth it.
So you're gonna? No, I ain't even gonna start on you. No, I'm not gonna start on you with that one.
It's transmission related.
Okay.
Use your imagination.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. So that pretty much gets it right there, and we're just gonna get a few days rest and get ready for Mooresville.
Yeah,
then
I think it makes it easier too when we talk like during the video at the actual race. So we'll try to start doing that more.
Yeah,
because don't forget stuff.
There's a lot to remember when we try to do it all at the end. So
maybe we can try to start showing some stuff on the laptop. People are
I'm fine with it.
It might not be the right way, but maybe it might help somebody learn something.
Well, even the best of the best, they had to learn somewhere. So, well, we'll end it right there and
try again Friday.
Try again.